Hey guys, thanks for stopping by. On this video, my brother Mike over at Everyday Barbecue and we're gonna be cooking some ribeyes. He's gonna have his way, I'm gonna show you my way. So let's get going. So before we start, make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash down on that notification bell, and also go check out Everyday Barbecue. Mike has been putting out some great content over there. Awesome cooks he's got. We've met up over in Dallas over the barbecue. It was a barbecue expo with Justin from Baby Back Media, Greg from Ballistic Barbecue, T. Roy Cooks. We all got together. I met with Mike. Really solid dude. Awesome channel. Make sure you go check it out. So I got these great 2-ounce thick ribeyes. They look beautiful. What we're gonna do is we're gonna butter poach them first. And what I did is earlier on today is I did some clarified butter. This is a little over the top. This is not something that I'm sure a lot of people are gonna do. This is a little extravagant, but I took 4 pounds of unsalted butter, melted it down, I skimmed off the surface to get all that foam off there, and then I let it sit. I actually put it in some jars, and what that does is it helps all that solid to sink to the bottom, and you're left with that clarified butter on top. And then I just poured that into a pan that we're gonna make a double boiler out of. All right, so what I got here is a pan with a little bit of water in there, and I got it simmering ever so slightly. And here's our clarified butter. And again, I just got the jar that was settling, and I just slowly just skimmed off all that clarified butter. As you can see, there's not a whole lot left in there. But we're gonna get this butter up to, I'm gonna aim for 120, but I think it's gonna be around 140, 150, which is fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a probe. I'm just gonna stick it in there and make sure it's not touching the bottom. Also got some sprigs of thyme that I'm gonna throw in there. And we got some garlic, and I should smash these. So let's go ahead and give this a little smash just to break up, get that oil going. So our butter right now is sitting at 120, and it's been sitting there for a few minutes now. I mean, it is slowly kind of going up a little bit, but I got the stove on all the way low, so it shouldn't get that going. Again, we're going to be monitoring the temp of the steak. So I'm going to go ahead and get a probe right into my steak in the center, and I'm just going to go ahead and lay that down. And it's okay that it's not covered all the way. The rule of thumb with this is for every inch, 30 minutes of poaching. So I'm going to wait 30 minutes because this is a 2-inch ribeye. I'm going to do 30 minutes, and then I'm going to go ahead and flip it and do another 30 minutes. So keeping an eye on the butter, the temp, which is around 120 still. And we're going to keep an eye on the internal temp of the steak, and we're going to be looking for 120 internal for that steak, because once this is done, we're going to get it on a nice hot grill. So we have been poaching for a while now, almost 2 hours. I haven't actually been looking at the clock, but I've been watching the temp, and we're at 119 degrees internal. The clarified butter has stayed at about 128, 130. It did rise up a little bit to like 145, and when it did, I just turned the heat off and let it, stabilize, and then keep it up that way. So I am gonna go, we're gonna pull this. We got our Weber grill already heated up with the slow and sear and some mesquite. See if I can do this without making a mess. But that's already looking pretty good. Get this on a wire rack. All right, it's time to grill this bad boy. Gonna hit it with some little bit of sea salt. And remember, the butter we used was unsalted. Hit it with some pepper. We got our Weber heated up nice and hot with that slow and sear. Get this right on there. Hit the other side with some salt and pepper. All right, we're at 125, about 128 inside. I just went ahead and probed it with my thermopop. We're gonna get this off, let it rest for about 15 minutes. So here's our butter poached steak right here. And here is just a nice reverse sear, salt and pepper steak. I wanted to compare them, so let's see what we got. Already tender. This feels incredible. All right, let's go ahead and slice into this one right here. I'm going to kind of flip it around. All right, I'm going to flip the cutting board around to show you the slices. Make sure I remember what we got. So here's our, just a regular reverse sear, nice medium on that. And here's our butter poached. Again, nice medium rare. So let's go ahead and taste test these. My mouth is actually salivating right now. It smells incredible in here. So again, we poached the steak for about 2 hours, it turned out. Kept the butter around I tried to keep it around 120, but it got up to 128, 130. If it got anything higher than that, I just turned that stove off and let it kind of come back down, and then turned it on low and let it cruise. 2 hours, kept the temp to 120. Then we threw it on that nice hot Weber using the slow and sear. All right, so here's butter poached. Keep that together. We're gonna get a nice slice of that reverse sear one. All right, here we go. Butter poached first. Definitely tender. It's buttery. I like it. It's got a nice buttery, mouthfeel to it. It's really good. Let's try the regular reverse seared. Big difference. Huge difference. Different texture on that butter poached. It has a luxuriousness, I guess, to it. A really great flavor to it. Don't get me wrong, that other steak, that is awesome. I'd eat that all day long. I'm sold on this. I would do this again, definitely. And I know it's totally over the top. Who's gonna go out and buy 4 pounds of butter and make clarified butter? You can get butter, clarified butter on Amazon. I don't know if it's worth it, but you know what? Every once in a while, you gotta splurge, cook up something great like this. Remember guys, hit that thumbs up. Remember, smash that notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next run. Don't forget to go check out Everyday Barbecue.